Hello, pile four, my last pile of the day. I already pre-shuffled all the cards. This deck fell on the ground, so I don't know if you guys are feeling a little bit chaotic. Maybe you're picking yourself up again. But I don't know. Okay, so let's jump right into it. This could be past, present, or future confirmations, affirmations, predictions. Don't force a message, please. And let's jump into it. We're going to be starting off with a Bible verse. And you guys got Psalms 4:8. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. So praying for your protection. Maybe you guys are trying to sleep more. Maybe you're losing sleep right now. Maybe you need to pray right now. We have Rose. Something about demotion. You've been demoted. Maybe you kick somebody to the curb. Maybe a friend, a family member, a relationship, a job, something. But I meant to say devoted. So maybe you're finding the right things to be devoted to. Jobs, careers, life path, partner. Trying to be more committed, or you are feeling like this towards somebody, or somebody's feeling like this towards you. You are the rose in their eye, in their life. Magical powers. So maybe you guys are trying to, you guys could be intuitive, you could be psychics. Maybe you're tapping into these energies. Maybe you're just, you like fantasy. Maybe you're being more open to a spiritual world if you're not already. Maybe you're trying to show somebody that there's more than the mundane in the world. Ring around the fairies. So maybe you have a group of friends where you're all spiritual, witchy. Maybe you played a lot of make-believe games growing up. Something about fairies and just fantasy, spirituality, having fun with it. Either you're talking more to, and I don't see anything evil or wrong about this. This feels more light energy, more pure, more, yeah, nothing dark here. Maybe you guys are even reading more about like different types of clair abilities. Maybe you're doing candle work on just like protection, specifically protection, wealth, abundance, clearing any blockages, anything negative from you. You guys could be light workers. You could be trying to protect your friends and families as well from anything dark and evil, or any dark and evil spirits or people. Take a breath. Maybe you guys get frustrated a lot just because of all the bullshit you hear, the things people go through because of other dumbass fucking people. So maybe you had to learn to really like calm yourself a lot, to pray, to stay grounded. Maybe you're just frustrated with what's going on in the world, with those that you love. We have crying over you. Someone's not over you. They could be watching you online, pretending that they're fine. Maybe you could feel their energy around you. Maybe you're just like trying to like, in another pile, I believe like sending out energies that aren't yours, calling your energy back to you. I feel like, yeah, you're trying to focus more on your gifts, your talents. Maybe you're dancing more. Maybe you yourself are crying over somebody. Not today, Satan. Yeah, I feel like you're not dealing with somebody's shit anymore. Putting boundaries up, maybe you block people. You're still upset maybe, but you're not dealing with bullshit anymore. Or maybe you were putting off healing, so that's what you need to do as well. Someone's finding you irresistible though. I think it's that first energy where you're like in a commitment now, devoted to somebody. They're devoted to you. Speak freely. Maybe in this connection you feel like you can be more open and honest and speak about whatever you want without judgment. Or maybe this is what they want from you. Or maybe your ability, one of your magical powers is your ability to speak up when others can't, or what they wish they could say, but you're kind of like speaking for a collective, for certain energies that can't for themselves. People taking credit for your work. Okay, so back to that energy of the fuck ass people. So maybe you've been around energies who took credit for your work. Whether, let's say, a group project, they try to take all the credit for the shit that you did. If you were, yeah, for any project with anybody you did, they try to take your work and literally anything, you guys. Starting over in love, bro. This, I love how they all like fit together. I didn't really look at all of the cards. I kind of just like pulling them out, and then I was gonna check it out in the reading like I am. But I feel like maybe you cried over somebody and you started over in love. Like you kind of like let everything go from the past, and maybe this energy you're feeling them. Maybe they're crying over you. I don't know, but I feel like, and it doesn't have to be all romantic. It could be platonic or family. What are we even doing? Yeah, you're tired of confusion. You're tired of not feeling. If you're in a relationship where it just feels confusing all the time, that's not a good sign. Luck or something else. And leave me alone. Maybe some people could have thought you were working with like some demons, some like evil ass shit, bro. And you know what? Some people do work for demons, with demons for their own protection. You know? I think there's some energies that come off darker than they are. Like Hecate, right? I don't know too much about her, but I know like she or like Kalima, right? They seem so demonic, but they're actually like protectors. And so there's like difference. And then there's other people who are like willing to sacrifice people for like whatever the fuck they want. So there's different stuff. But some people, they're not gonna understand that, especially if they don't do their own research or they don't know shit about shit. So someone could be wondering if you're lucky or if you're working with darker energies to get what you want. But I feel like you guys are lucky. You are blessed. I feel like, well, of course you probably went through a lot of shit too, but it's just like you're still lucky to an extent. You're still blessed, protected. There is something else watching you. It's the universe. It's God. And then leave me alone. So we also have, like, you're trying to get rid of the past, and not in a bad way. It's just like you already left it. There's nothing else for you from the past. I feel like you're still healing from it. Maybe it's still sad for you to not talk to, let's say, your parents, exes, friends, siblings, whatever it is. But I don't know, I feel like you want to be left alone. People made their choices. You made your choice, and you're just focusing on creating what it is that you're doing. Maybe trying to get more in tune with your abilities, your mindset, not being taken advantage of. And yeah, I feel like people think you're delusional too. Maybe you yourself thought you were delusional, but if it works for you, it works for you, you know? Maybe you yourself even question, like, what exactly am I praying to? What exactly am I talking to? I feel like you've had these deep conversations with yourself and your ancestors, your spirit guides, those that you work with, you know? Maybe you've met trickster spirits. Maybe you've gone through like certain paths of just like uncertainty with these things. But I feel like I said, not to be redundant, but you've been through all those deep talks with yourself and what you pray to. So it's none of their fucking business, whoever it is. And yeah.